as you may know, every 3 hours a person or a vehicle is hit by a train. Regardless if someone tried to outrun to be a train, you're the loser. You lose. You won't make it through at all. Several people would find this out on 1 February evening. On February 7th, 2025, Amtrak train number 49, the Lakeshore Limited, was traveling from New York City, Boston, all the way to Chicago. The train consists of two P-42 DC locomotives, including 122 and 114. Behind the locomotives were passenger cars, included one Viewliner 1 sleeper car, one Amfleet 2 Cafe 1 Horizon car, and along with 4 Amfleet 2 passenger car coaches, a Viewliner 2 dining car, one Viewliner 2 sleeper car, a Viewliner 1 sleeper car, and a Viewliner 2 baggage car on the rear. After it departed Utica Union Station after early 9 p.m., it was traveling on the CSX Mohawk line from Utica all the way towards Syracuse, where its next station stop would be at the Syracuse Transportation Center, which before it could reach there, disaster took place. Well, before it reached the Syracuse DeWitt Yard, the engineer saw that either a vehicle was stalled on tracks or tried to outrun it. The engineer knows this, driver knows this, and he applies the train the emergency brake and honking the horns very loudly. It was already too late. There was no way disaster could be avoided. At 10 p.m., the train slams into a car at almost 60 miles an hour. The car was completely destroyed, disabled. So they immediately called 911 as well as the emergency vehicles such as police, fire department, ambulance arrived at the scene. Soon, the train had to wait several hours for investigations about this crash. Many people wonder and struggle on their heads. Was it someone outrunning train, a suicidal, or a stall on track? After the investigation included P-42 number 114 hauled the train all the way to Chicago, almost 7 hours late, which almost resulted in the eastbound train for it being canceled completely the following day, but it was resolved. So, after investigation, they soon identified the person. The person that was killed name was Abbas Aswad Sorry if I didn't spell it correctly. It's just hard to pronounce. He was 19 years old. This happened at North Clarkdale Road. So the train was traveling 70 miles an hour. The vehicle that was involved in that derailment was a 2019 Toro Hail Lander. As the investigation, they have found no drugs or any alcohol. That the reason behind this. It turns out was standing outside of his vehicle. He was probably trying to get help, but when he was hit by a train, he was stranded. He was trapped between the train and the SUV. Because of he did graduate from Northampton High School back in Syracuse back in 2023. No criminal charges or crime have been, or suspending his license have been confirmed. So then, a year has passed since this accident. Before I end this video, please don't ever try to beat a train. Or if the gates are worn, it's illegal and dangerous. You might get a ticket that might cost a higher felony ticket than legally passing the school bus. And also, and if your vehicle ever got stalled, there's a blue sign that's near the crossing. That's the first number you should call if something like this happened. If the sign is around, just call 911. The memories of that day will be still haunted for those who witnessed it forever.